Shalom, Kal Halal, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim Makakadash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word and truth and sincerity, the hopeful elect, Tabernacle of David, to the Aquath that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, the 144,000, the one-third, the hopeful elect of Israel, on the brother Yasharon, back with the World War III Daily Update. Shalom and salutations to you as well. We're going to start at Isaiah 17:1, and I'm going to read it. I can read this. King James, the burden of Damascus, right? That's in Syria. We had this discussion the other day. I think they were bombing Aleppo. Behold, Damascus is taken away from being a city, and it shall be a ruinous heap. There was one that I saw. What was it? It was... it's no longer a city. Cease to be a city, ruinous heap, pile of rubble. Let's read this. This is the divine revelation about Damascus. Damascus will no longer be a city. It will become a pile of rubble. A pile of rubble. A pile of ruins. Bombed. Bombed out. Strategic blow. This is off-grid desert farming. Paul and Adrian, 14 hours ago. Emergency alert. Chaos in the Middle East. Israel strikes Iran embassy in Syria. Damascus. In Damascus, Syria, not Iran, but some Iranian generals were there. Things going downhill. Whoo-hoo! He knoweth that he hath but a short time. Things going downhill quick. We'll end this short lesson or this short update with this. Things going downhill quick. But first, let's let this kook, Wolfman Jack, say a thing.
Hello, everybody. This is Paul from Off-Grid Desert Farming with Paul and Adrian. This is April the 2nd, 2024. We have an emergency
That's
alert.
Yesterday.
A lot of things have been going on in the last couple of days. But if this is your first time here, I want to welcome you to our channel. Please hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you won't miss any of our breaking news updates. So I guess the biggest story in the last couple of days has been the Israeli airstrike on the Iranian embassy in Damascus, Syria, taking out one of Iran's most senior generals in the area. Now, this was not the embassy itself, but a building next to it. But it is still in the embassy compound, so it does look like that Israel is crossing red lines, that this will open up Israel to attacks across the world of their embassies. This is opening up more escalation, more a hornet's nest, and we're going to bring you up to date. But so much news has been happening in the last 24 hours. So let's start off with this story and see if we can catch you up on all the details. Strategic blow, alleged Israeli airstrike takes out Iranian general in Damascus. The strike killed Mohammad Reza Zahidi, a top commander in the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, the IRGC, according to a report in Reuters, citing a security source in Lebanon. So this is the general that was eliminated just yesterday. Like I said, he is one of Iran's top generals. And I don't, eventually Iran will strike back. Iran does not want a full-on war with the United States. So they're probably going to activate their proxies. But this is one of the generals. Actually, there were several generals that were taken out in this airstrike. Mohammad Reza Zahidi, the top commander in the Quds force of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, the IRGC for Lebanon and Syria, was assassinated in an airstrike on Monday, that was yesterday, along with his lieutenant and about 5 other officers in the IRGC, they said at night. Zahidi is the highest ranking Iranian killed since the current war started, even higher than Saeed Rizi Mousavi, killed in December, the Jerusalem Post has learned. Reuters reporters at the site of the Mezi district in Damascus saw emergency workers clamoring atop the rubble of a destroyed building inside the diplomatic compound. Adjacent to the main embassy building, emergency vehicles were parked outside. An Iranian flag hung from a pole in front of the debris. The Syrian foreign minister and interior minister were both spotted at the scene. Initial reports indicated that at least 6 people were killed in the strike. It was actually 7, which targeted the building adjacent to the Iranian consulate, reported to be used as a military command center for the IRGC. Syrian state media said that at least 6 people were killed and several more were injured. These reports cannot be verified. So this is the general, folks. Israel is striking massive targets all across the Middle East and Lebanon and Syria and the Gaza Strip. But this is a major blow to Iran, taking out one of their top generals, Mohammad Reza Zahidi. We do have more reports coming in about this. Multiple IRGC generals reportedly killed in the Israeli attack on the Iranian embassy in Syria. Tehran is vowing a harsh response to the Israeli attack on its embassy and consulate earlier in the day. That was yesterday, which killed at least 5 to 8 people, reportedly including the IRGC leaders. Iran's foreign minister slammed it as a violation of all international obligations and conventions, while the Syrian government denounced it as a terrorist attack. So we've got a lot of headlines, but these are at least 3. Let me increase the size here so you can see it maybe a little bit better. These are 3 of the generals that were killed in the attack. This guy right here, Mohammad Zahidi, General Hossam Anula right here. He was the Chief of General Staff, and Major General Ha Rahimi, this guy right here. So 3 major generals in the Iranian military were taken out, plus other officers. Depending on Iran's response, this could be the start of an all-out regional war. For months now, Iranian-made ballistic missiles and drones have rained down on Israel, fired by Iran's proxies in Lebanon and Yemen. This new brazen Israeli attack on the embassies, Iran's embassies, takes things to uncharted territory and also opens up the potential for the Iranians to target Israeli embassies abroad.
This says the annex or consular building next to the embassy in Meza district was flattened in the strike. That goes back to, let's see, that goes back, flattened in the strike, right? That goes back to this. Where are we? Here. Become a heap of ruins, a pile of ruins. It was flattened. A ruinous heap. I guess a heap isn't exactly flat, but that's what it means. It means the same thing. Pile of ruins, pile of rubble, ruinous heap, heap of stones, flattened, no longer standing, end up in ruins, become a ruin, right? And that's just one block, but fallen, flattened, ruin. Okay? So let's go back to this. I'm going to close. And let's go to this. Let's read this again. Emergency alert. Chaos in the Middle East. Israel strikes Iran embassy Well, before I close, okay, well, I got to do it on a different one, right? So, bear with me. Salaki, bear with me. I want to type in Iran embassy. Attacked. And let's just look at a ruinous heap. Let's take a look at the ruinous heap. Okay. And we don't have to click into anything. Look, flattened, ruinous heap. That's what this is. It's a ruinous heap. Keep going like that, right? One day ago. See this? So what is this going to do? How is this going to play out? Well, it's going to escalate the war, right? Emergency alert, chaos in the Middle East. Israel strikes Iran embassy. Things going downhill quick. World War III is coming soon. Things going downhill quick. All right. Chaos in the Middle East. The Valley of Yehoshaphat. The wild boars. The wild boars got struck. Here you have least of the flock drawing them out, right? And then the Carmanians, raging like the wild boars of the wood, are about to come back and get that payback. So things are going downhill quick, leading to what? Let's get that. And we'll end it. Revelation 11. Do it again. Wrong. I say January? What the fuck does that mean? Salakia, bear with me. It's Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe has passed. Behold, the third woe is coming shortly. Let's get quickly. Quickly. The third terror is coming quickly. The third woe shortly. Third woe is coming quickly. Third woe cometh quickly. Quick. Downhill quick. The third woe, which will take everything down in the world as we know it. Babylon is fallen down and can't get up. Quick! All right, so that's the spirit, right? That's the spirit showing itself. Things are going downhill quick. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. So get yourself ready. With that, we hope that the elect will edify you, brothers and sisters. Shalom.